to make videos about literally anything. So if you like people that talk and like to drink a little bit, then and smoke cigarettes and tell you like it is, then this might be the channel for you. If not, you might want to find a different one. But yeah, so I thought I am aware that I'm wearing the same outfit that I did in my March video, like March plans update video, which I do every month. But I just really wanted to make this video. Yeah. So if most of y'all, if you watch me or whatever, like my family that watches me knows that I suffer from social anxiety. Not really regular anxiety. I don't have depression or anything like that. I get kind of sad in the winter months, but I wouldn't go as far as calling it depression. Yeah. So, yeah. We're going to talk about ways that I have dealt with social anxiety, and this is going to be a chatty video, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. So let's get into it. My social anxiety pretty much started, well, I guess I should tell y'all what it is if you don't want to Google it. Social anxiety is basically like, you don't do well in crowds, you don't like talking to people, basically, like you don't like being around people, just, you're not, kind of that you're socially awkward, but let me tell you something, get me to drinking and I'm not socially awkward at all, I'll talk your damn head off. So there's that. Yeah, if you want a better definition, I just recommend that you Google it. Yeah. My social anxiety was more developed as a child. Yeah, not really gonna go into that, but let me tell you. My social anxiety has been so bad to the point where, if you've seen my roommate video, then I talked a little bit about that and how one of my situations living with certain people did not work out at all. Actually, neither one of them have worked out. I think the only one that's really worked out is when I lived with my dad, and even then we still squabbled and shit. Does anyone use the word squabble? Do you even know what that word means? It's like a little fight. Just a small fight. Just bickering. A little bit of bickering there. But yeah, but it's been to the point where I've actually been extremely suicidal before over it, because I felt like it was just so bad. I used to pee in cups because I was terrified to talk to and be confrontational to one of my roommates, and I didn't, God forbid, if I saw them in the hallway. I don't do that anymore, by the way. I haven't done that in a long time. That was like a few years ago, so I'm not that bad anymore. So it's also been so bad that when I wanted to go out and smoke a cigarette, because this is a place we couldn't smoke in because they had 10 million kids, yeah, it would get, like, it was so bad, like, I would just start crying when I went to open the door or something. So pretty much the only way I coped with it was being drunk, because if I was drunk, I didn't give a shit, you know. I'd just walk around, be like, and I didn't care. So yeah, once again, like I've said before, I still like to drink, but I'm not as bad as I used to be. I was probably a borderline alcoholic, but I like to drink, okay? Thank you. So yeah, that's how bad it's been. Going to the store or something, with one of my exes, actually, it was so bad that, like, going downtown or something, I just couldn't do it. I don't know why. So yeah, which was also several years ago. Me and my boyfriend, which we've been together for 5 years this year, last year, well, not 2020 obviously, but 2019, we actually we moved to where we are now, and which we were still with, you know, other people or whatever. Sorry about that. For some reason, when somebody's, I don't know, I like to make videos when everybody's asleep. and then I get really nervous, and then I talk quieter. So anyway, yeah, but we were going out more and, to bars and stuff because this is apparently Beer City. Yeah, so that's a plus. Also, this isn't the same beer that was in my last video. It's a different one. But yeah, so definitely some tips for you if you also aren't feeling it, Mr. Krabs. If you also have severe social anxiety like that, a great thing to do is make yourself go out. Make yourself go in situations that make you uncomfortable. I actually love meeting new people. I do like talking to people, unless they piss me off, and then I pretend that I want to marry Charles Manson. That's a fun story. Notice I said pretend, in case anyone heard that wrong. So yeah, yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty chill. But basically, yeah, just make yourself make yourself uncomfortable, basically, and you can overcome it yourself. Also, there is a guy on YouTube that makes videos. His name is Johnny Berba, and a lot of his stuff has been more geared towards dudes with social anxiety that don't want to talk to chicks or are scared to talk to chicks online and like in real life. But he does have ones that are just about that, not just about like dating, which it could be dating for anyone in general, but that's what he calls it. That's what they're called. So yeah, I don't have that problem. Obviously, I'm with somebody. But yeah, he makes a lot of good videos. He actually did help me with some of his tips and tricks. I took them, and he definitely, does that. Like, just go up to somebody and start talking to them. Misconception about, because I'm so quiet, and most of the time, 98% of the time, unless I'm drinking, then I'm pretty quiet. But yeah, I still have manners. I was born and raised in the South. I still like, excuse me, oh, thank you, or whatever to people out in public. I wasn't raised in a barn. Also, I've had one of my ex-best friends tell me that it was that my social anxiety was bullshit and whatever, and said that maybe if I didn't dress the way I dressed, then I wouldn't have that problem. I was like, the way I dress has nothing to do with any of that. I love the way I dress. This is my style, okay? Thank you very much. Yes, I'm wearing a top. It looks like I'm wearing a bathing suit, but I'm not. So yeah, I think that that's bullshit too. Because when I go out, I dress to the nines. Hell, when I just sit here, I dress to the nines half the time. Sometimes I don't, but most of the time I do. Yeah, so definitely not that. I am extremely confident when I go out. It's not that. I don't know what it is. It's childhood issues. Unresolved. But yeah, you can work on it yourself. Just definitely push yourself to go out. Now, one place that I will not go in is Walmart. I hate Walmart. The only time, the only time you will catch me in a Walmart is if it's Halloween. Yes, that's the only time. So I go in Walmart about once a year, unless my mom drags me with her, and then I usually just sit in the car, because I'm like, no, I'm good. And when I used to get my nails done professionally, long, not these little short, stubby, these are my real nails, but the long acrylic nails, I used to go with my best friend until I got poor and couldn't afford it no more, and her nail place is in Walmart, which is kind of annoying, but they're really nice, so I like them. I just don't like Walmart. I have not shopped at a Walmart in years. So yeah, if you don't want to go to Walmart, that is totally acceptable. Also, another tip is when you need to go grocery shopping, grocery shopping, shopping for food, ass wipes, all that happy stuff, your beer, whatever, then kind of figure out what time of the day people aren't really going to be in there, and then you won't be around as many people and won't feel like, oh, I don't know about y'all, but one of my biggest things is I feel so rushed to like get your, sorry about that. Anyways, I got a call and I'm trying to make this video and I'm trying to hurry up about it. I've already been disturbed twice, so we'll get there. So anyways, what was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying. Yeah, what was I saying? Can I make a video, just one video? Oh, now I'm crooked. Alright, there we go. Oh yes, grocery stores, that's what I was talking about. Try to find like the time of day when they're used to. I left before the world got dumb. Sorry, I got a message. Dear Alyssa, speaking of best friends, I love you, but I probably should have put my phone do not disturb. Anyway, so, yeah, I used to go early in the mornings before, the world got sick and got a boo-boo on it and everybody went dumb mode. Yeah. But so you can't really do that anymore because now people are like flocking to the grocery store still, for no fucking reason. No fucking reason. Like you don't, I don't know. I really don't know. So, yeah. I found the best time to go to, because we shop at Aldi, but yeah, the best time to go is probably around 5 or 6 when they're getting ready to close in like 2 hours. So, yeah, there's not as many people in there, and you can actually shop and not feel like you're being rushed, so that's a plus. Another thing you can do is, actually, I don't really, that's another thing about the whole mask situation. I don't really mind it as much because I can stick my tongue out at people, they don't know, they can't see. Which I have a thing where I love to smile at people, you know, so they know that I'm friendly. And, you know, when you walk by, that's just etiquette here in the South, is you walk by and you smile at somebody. And, which I'm sure you can smile with your eye, like, you know, I guess you can kind of tell that I was smiling. And, yeah, that was dumb. I don't know why I did that. But, yeah, you know, it just... it's people can't even see you smile, so you know what, I can sit there and I can just stick my tongue out all day and be like, you know, but, and they don't know, so that's great too. You know. So yeah, those are just a few tips there. So yeah, if you have any, yeah, just the main thing is to push yourself to do and go in places that you wouldn't, because I know, like, if we go to a bar or something, then, you know, when I first get there, I'm like, and honestly, just, it's a personal thing. If I'm not enjoying the music, I'm not having a good time, so there's a lot of bars that don't play metal and shit like I like. Well, there's 2 out here where I am, but one of them you can't even go in, so, and the other one, we haven't been in so long, but I want to go. Excuse me, let me dig my ears. Everybody like that? You like that? Alright. Excuse me, let me burp and scratch my ear and let me pick my underwear out of my ass. Oh my gosh, this video is everywhere. But yeah, that's another thing. Also, real quick, let's talk about social anxiety and social media. Until I got a YouTube, which nobody comments on my shit. I mean, here recently, since I've gotten the new subscribers, which I said thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Hope you keep enjoying my content or whatever. But, you know, since then, I'm actually, you know, ever since I've made a YouTube, I've actually, you know, I only have 31 subscribers, so I can kind of, you know, if somebody says something, I can reply to them, you know, and just... I don't know, social media is not my thing. I know we've all discussed that. I mean, I've discussed that before in previous videos. Let me talk with my hands. It looks like I'm conducting. Anyways, so, I mean, yeah, you just gotta go with the flow, I guess. I don't know, that's pretty much really all the tips that I have. And also, if you feel confident, then you feel more confident about, talking to people or seeing people or being around people, and honestly, like 98% of people, it's kind of like going to a gym, like, because with the last place that we lived, the apartments had a gym and it had a pool with it. I do miss that. But yeah, I was terrified to go to the gym, and then I just made myself go one day, and you just gotta put it in your head that these people don't give a shit what you're doing. They're not even watching you. They really don't care. They're there for themselves. So, like, you're there for yourself to better yourself and, all that stuff. They really don't care. Maybe when you walk in, they might look at you, and that's it. Unless you're wearing fucking, your ass cheeks are hanging out of your shorts or something, then they might stare at you, or you got some cleavage hanging out, then they might look at you. But all in all, people are not going to be staring at you. Not even when you're on the street, which for me it's a little bit different because I do dress alternative. I do look like a reject from a 1957 horror film or something, but I mean, I do get stared at sometimes, but most of the time I get compliments, which when usually I'm like, oh God, they're going to tell me I look like this or I look like that. I'm probably just going to laugh and agree with them. But yeah, most people are good, most people are good. So another thing, quit worrying about what people think about you and just do your business. Dress how the hell you want, like what you like, have crazy colored hair, have piercings, have tattoos, or don't. I don't give a shit. It's your body, not mine. So yeah, that's another thing that I do think, even though I said that my ex-friend thought, of course, who cares, was saying that, that has something to do with my social anxiety. I was like, no, it doesn't actually. But yeah, just be confident too. Always be confident. So, yeah. Yeah, this is getting a little bit long now. I guess, I don't know. I had to keep making this like 3 different times now. 2 times, I don't know. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed that, and if you need any more tips, or if you have your own tips about dealing with that, then please feel free to comment below and share that, because I would love to hear it. But anyways, I hope y'all have a good one, and we'll holler at y'all later.